Charlemagne the God responds to Nicki Minaj claiming he led a hate train against her. Nicholas, pick up the phone. It's your niece. Nicki, Onika, Nicketh, Nick at Night, Nickelodeon. Sweetie girl, go to a therapist. Go to a psychologist and have your psychologist prescribe you the best, the finest of an antipsychotic. Sweetie, do I need to apply our LGBT acronym to you as well? Let's glutton, buy tacos, and Quaaludes, LGBTQ. Girl, what's going on? What's happening? What's wrong? Why are you going through all that you're going through? She's snapping on everybody. I just saw an article. I just read an article. I know, it was strange. I was lying in bed, minding my business, and an article popped up, and I said, click. Y'all know I don't click the articles, but I did. Because I wanted to see what Nicholas was up to. Because as we all know, I've been listening to Nicki Minaj since I was 13 years old, when I discovered her. Back in the year of our Lord, 2007. The year of our Lord. So, you know, I had an attachment to her. She was one of those music artists that kind of shaped the way I saw music and like she shaped my emotions for that time. I was heavy into Nicki Minaj. I was heavy into Panic at the Disco. I was heavy into Fall Out Boy. That whole little area kind of shaped who I was as a person at that time. So I keep up with what she has going on, even though it's usually foolish. It's usually foolish. But I clicked an article just maybe an hour or two ago where Nicki Minaj, it said, not in the article what she said, you know, she didn't write the article is what I'm trying to say, but in the article it told me that Nicki Minaj had told the girls that they were lonely and sad. It just, okay, she started a hashtag black girl tragic, and she was talking about how the black bees are the only ones hating on her and calling her out, and let me find it. Actually, I don't think I can find it because I took a screenshot on that other phone. Who is that? Who is you? Where you going? Where you going? Where you at? Where's my phone? Call me back. Don't you know I'm jealous as a mother? If you don't listen to Esther Dean, she has a song called Jealous. And it speaks to me. I'm not a jealous person by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't know, that song just, and it's funny because as someone who is not jealous at all, my favorite Beyonce song is also Jealous. And I don't know why, because I don't feel those emotions. Maybe it's because I don't feel them, but in those songs, they allow me to kind of get a glimpse of how people who are jealous, how they feel about it. I don't know, girl. But anywho, I'm trying to find, so I can read y'all verbatim what Nicki said in this Instagram post. But it ain't coming up. I mean, it might come up in a minute. I just haven't typed the right combination of words to find what I'm looking for. What I've been looking for. Do 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 do. Oh, 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 oh. A little High School Musical for the girls. Just a taste. That song really, it spoke to me. It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always there beside me. Thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me. This feeling's like no other. I want you to know. I don't have all of what I need to have, honey. I ain't sang in so long. I've never had someone who loves me like you do, the way you do. And I've never had someone. And also, this song is not in any type of, it's not in my vocal style or anything similar to my vocal style. So trying to sing that Disney do kind of music, it just don't ever sound good when I'm doing it, unless I revamp it. Anyway, I'm stalling because, girl, this article is loading and she is taking her sweet time. Okay, here's what she said on her Instagram. I don't know if it's still on there. I doubt it is, which is why I didn't go straight to Instagram. There's a picture of Nicki Minaj sitting in her either boyfriend or husband's lap. We don't know for sure because she calls him both. Sitting in his lap, looking over her shoulder like this. And It's not focusing, but you understand that she looks... Nicki Minaj is almost 40 years old, and any of my aunties who are almost 40 years old, if they walked around like that, if they took a picture and posted it on Instagram like that, I would say, sweetie, sweetie, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Let's talk. What's tea? What's this? What's that? You know, am I Karen Walker? Honey, what's going on? What's this? What are you doing? You know, very that. I'd be like, girl, because at 25 years old, I wouldn't. And any of my friends at the tender age of 25, I'd be like, girl, what do you do? Why are we looking at the entirety of the side of your breast and the whole of your butt? The entire butt, just why is it here? For us. Well, I can understand maybe taking a sexy photograph and sending it to your man. You know, I kind of disagree with that as well. I feel like he can see it in person, or he can remember the time like Michael Jackson. But all this sending these naked pictures over the airways, girl, I just disagree, honey. I disagree, daughter. I disagree, honey. Yeah, you will never find my nudes leaked, honey, out in the press and the masses, because I don't take nudes. I don't take them. Now, I've received a nude or two in my day. I got some nice nudes just the other day on Snapchat. Thank you to the little person that sent me those lovely nudes. But I don't know that you'll get mine. I don't think you will, because, girl, I have identifying tattoos and, honey, birthmarks and things. I've got freckles, and you'll be like, that freckle right there on the left, that's Kayla's freckle. I know that freckle. I'd be like, girl, my nudes, my breasts and things are on the internet. Oh no, you know. This is just how I feel about it. I've gone on for far too long, and I still haven't read y'all what she said. She said, and this has 3 million likes. 3 million likes. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all are ignorant. Anyway, back to this. She says, shout out to hashtag black girl. Hold on. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I've got to give you theater. I've got to give you dramatics reading this. I've got to give you Electra abundance, but not quite. She says, shout out to Black Girl Tragic. I mean Black Girl Magic. Never forget there are, the letter R, not the word, 7 billion people in the world, but you choose to interrupt your important life to go on another Black Girl page, no apostrophe S, another Black Girl page, to protect your own insecurities. Hashtag, and I'm reading verbatim, so do excuse me, hashtag kiss my ass and my anus, tongue emoji, tongue emoji, tongue emoji. Shout out to my bad bitches, because there is no I in the word. I believe she was trying to say her bad bitches, but if there's no I, it's BTCHS. Shout out to my bad bitches, though. Several exclamations, at least 10. Hashtag hot girl summer, link in my bio. Hashtag queen ratio. Tomorrow 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. 4 unicorn emojis, a balloon emoji, a heart emoji, and 2 exclamation points, is what she said. Sweetie, Nicholas, can I speak to you for just a very brief moment and say, girl, it has nothing to do with the fact that the people calling you out are Black. Now, mind you, you may have noticed and you may not have noticed that I too am a Black girl. We are calling you out, girl, because you are literally dating and or married to someone who has been deemed by the law a rapist. A rapist, girl. You're married or dating a rapist. Your brother is a rapist. Your husband and or boyfriend is a rapist. Tekashi 6ix9ine, who you jumped on that track with, and I've never heard the song, but I've heard Nicki's verse and it does slap, is also a child sexual predator. Like, girl, you have a history of aligning yourself with people who take sex from other people. That is why the girls are calling you out. What are you talking about, Black Girl Trade? It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that the Black people are calling you out, girl. We calling you out because you our niece, you our auntie, you our cousin, them. And we gonna call you out because that is what we do as a community. If you was, honey, who was a white lady? If you were Paris Hilton, we'd be like, Paris over there doing the most, over there with them rapists. A damn shame. And then we were going about our day, but you are one of us. And so we're saying, hey girl, hey, you shouldn't. Don't do. Hey, stop that. Because you belong to us. whether you want to or not, whether you know, are upset about being black or whatever it is that is your personal issue. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that you black and we consider you one of our people and you make black music and you, girl, we gonna call you out. Like, girl, it just, why would she? And anyway, let me continue on. I've gotten off of B. Scott and I'm just talking about Nicki Minaj at this point, and I guess this is gonna be a separate video. But somebody called her out and I didn't get the full scoop because, girl, it's too much going on. But somebody, Trina's publicist or somebody, girl, that had something to do with Trina had blasted Nicki Minaj about being fake or something like that. Like that was news to anybody. Girl, it's not news. And then Bobby Light Skin, Trina's cousin, who went to the orthodontist, to the teeth doctor, and said, I want the very same teeth as Trina. Has anybody looked in Bobby Light's mouth and then went over to Trina's Instagram and looked at her mouth and be like, wait a minute, y'all got the same make and model of teeth. Y'all done went and got the same teeth. And I know it was Bobby, honey, the sun. Y'all know how golden hour really does reflect well on my beauty. My girl, it's killing me. It's killing me. But yeah, Bobby Lights came out and was talking about Nicki and how he ain't like something she did. Girl, I don't care. I couldn't possibly care. And then Nicki responded, she clapped back, and girl, it's been a mess. It's been a mess. And if I find myself interested later and get the whole story, I'll come back to y'all with it, but don't hold your breath. Do not hold your breath. But girl, it's just like, Nicki Minaj, you do seem fake. Like, I've never seen her be fake towards Trina. She's on, girl, is this a crumb? What is on my face? She's on a couple songs with Trina. She's on Trina's latest album. I've never seen her be fake with Trine, because then I'd have to really be like, because as we all know, I have been a fan of Trina since the 99 as well as the 2000s, literally since 1999. When Now Nigga came out, I was the tender age of what, like 4 or 5? No, how old was I? I was 5 when Now Nigga came out. And honey, as soon as I heard Trina say, you don't know now, ho, done been the places I've been, who can spend the grades that I spend, F about 5 or 6 best friends. I was like, oh, 5-year-old me identifies. I identify. My favorite line out of the song, and my best friend hates, I don't know if she hates, but she be kind of annoyed when I do it because I don't stop. Lick a nigga nutsack like me. Lick a nigga nutsack like me. Girl, we love Trina. We support her here on Rambling K. Anywho, but I love Trina, and if I had ever thought Nicki Minaj, you know, was disrespecting Trina, I'd be like, now wait a minute, Nicholas, hold on. Not Katrina Laverne. Anybody but Katrina Laverne. Now, unless you disrespect Kimberly Denise over yonder, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it, because as we all know, since 1997, I've been rocking with Kimberly Denise since 97, when I was a good 3. So no, I never thought she was shady towards Trina. So when I heard this A&R coming out talking about that, I was like, girl, I'm not even gonna pay no mind. But then Trina had posted on Instagram that she was gonna address something, and I was like, oh wait. So I'm a watch and find out, and I might call y'all back, but I might not. I might not. We just don't know. We don't know. Anywho, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with Nicki. I feel like she doing the most. People have asked me if I thought her friendship with Megan was fake. I don't know if I feel like it's fake. I feel like Megan the Stallion, I feel like she is a very friendly person. I feel like she's a lively person, and it's very difficult to kind of beef with her. You know, because she's a child. She's a young person. She's like 22, 23, and she's out here just trying to enjoy her life the best she can. And I don't know, I feel like, as far as Nicholas, I don't know if she's being fake by hopping on, you know, Megan's train, because she is hopping on Megan's train, let's be honest. Or if she's just like, you know, I've taken a liking to this girl. Because I've taken likings. There are people that I just don't vibe with, and then, you know, somebody they know I do click with, and it's like, oh, well, you like her but you don't like me. Yeah, no, okay, we clicked. Like, it's I ain't click with you. You got beef with me or whatever the problem is. That's you over there. But me and her cool. So I don't know if it's that or if, she being fake. I don't know. Anyway, girl, I'll call y'all for something else in a little bit. Because this a whole separate entity. Peace.